Hi everyone, this is Taryn from Wonderfully Made Handcrafting. Today I am using Maggie Holmes' Heritage Collection to make a Bible journaling page. I have never used these 12 by 12 collage papers before, but they worked wonderfully in my Bible to have little pieces to layer. And as I'm working on the background, I'm going to read you the verses that I'm journaling today. It is from Deuteronomy 6:6-9, and it says, "And these words that I command you today shall be on your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise. You shall bind them as a sign on your hand, and they shall be as frontlets between your eyes. You shall write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates." I've been really mulling over and thinking about how the Bible says we are commanded as mothers and fathers to teach our children. And this is a constant and consistent teaching. I personally homeschool our kids. I don't think that's the answer for everyone, but I can add Bible into our daily routine, our daily curriculum. But am I just trying to do the basic and the bare minimum? Because as a mother and as a parent, I'm required to teach them diligently, to talk of them when we sit in our house. We should bind them as a sign on our hand, and they shall be as frontlets between our eyes, and we shall write them on the doorposts of our house. Am I doing all that, or am I just trying to scrape by? So on that little library card, I ended up writing a prayer that my teachings to my children would be consistent, and that it wouldn't just be an outward exhibit, but that our hearts as a family and our minds would consistently be in tune with God's. So back to the crafty stuff. I am using Distress Oxide colors in Rusty Hinge, tea dye, and aged Mahogany to mix together with texture paste, and then using an older Illustrated Faith Stencil and using that texture paste through it to add a little extra to the background. Now I'm just going to start layering everything and gluing it down, and I'm going to end up making a little pocket out of that newspaper piece so I can end up putting my library pocket prayer in it. I'm going to end up putting the tape a little bit higher on this piece so that the pocket doesn't fall all the way down. I still want it to look like a piece of the layers, and so I don't want to lose that whole piece. I'm going to finish up gluing everything down, and once everything is down, I'm going to end up taking out some Woodgrain alphas that I've had for a while. I've been wanting to use these a lot lately, and they just fit perfectly with the Heritage Collection. So I'm actually going to spell out heritage, which is kind of funny that I use the Heritage Collection and I am talking about heritage, but I wanted to remind myself that I wanted to leave my kids with a good heritage, and that is my duty for them to have a good heritage and to know the Word. So I'm just going to use one of these wax seals as a little addition to my page, and then I'm going to spell our last name out, Dunbar, with By the Well for God's little tile alphas, and that will about be the end of the page. If you've liked this video, please subscribe to my channel and go ahead and follow me over on Instagram if you haven't already.